Hey, everybody, I'm John Granado. That's Lance Zerline. You can hear us mornings on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet to get all of our content here at SportsMap HOU. Hey, Lance, we discussed whether or not the Texans would make a splash, spread money around more conservatively, and we know what the answer is now. We got our answer. I don't know. I'm just, at some point, you got to go for it. I just am. We've seen this out of Nick Caserio already. He's acting like we're the Tampa Bay Rays. It's not. They had some money to spend, and they're just getting guys. I don't know. I'm disgusted with it. You're not so much.
No, I don't think they have to go for anything. They're not in any position to go for anything.
How about better players? Go for better players.
Yeah, but
that's what I want them to go for.
I'm not into trying to buy relevance with guys who are on 3-year deals where you're paying for somebody else's work.
What 3-year deals? He hasn't done more than a 2-year deal.
I know, because I don't think he wants to get a 3-year deal where guys have done their work.
He doesn't want good football players for 3 years?
That's how you get old quick, too, also, I think, with some of those. I think you build from the ground floor up. You get all these draft picks. You got a bunch of draft picks coming over the next 2 years. A bunch of draft picks.
And you need some good veterans to teach them.
Well, I mean, but you grow your own. That's the most sustainable model, is build and grow your own. And then once you get to a certain level, you start to add free agents who can help get you over the top. It's not been, I mean, history has shown us buying. If you're a low-end team and you try to buy your way to relevance, it's not good.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying get some good
Well, let's see how these guys play.
I don't want you to build and be the Miami Marlins where you buy all these free agents and then get rid of them. I'm saying get a couple of core guys that are really, really good football players, as opposed to just guys. That's all he gets is just guys.
Well, I know it's not exciting. I mean, it's not going to be exciting for the fan base, but to me, I get more excited about a good draft because you have club control at a lower rate for multiple years.
You're the preeminent draft expert. That's what you care about. Okay.
Well, no, but that's how you build sustainable programs. That's how you build. That's how you build long-term success. Ask the Eagles. Once you get to a certain point, you add your A.J. Brown. But the Texans aren't there yet for me. That's why I'm like, I don't care about you trying to buy your way into 6 wins instead of 3 wins.
Well, they added other guys defensively as well. Look, find some good football players,
Hassan
not just
Reddick,
guys.
yeah.
That's all they've done. The Christian Kirksey, the way that they go, that's their process. Christian Kirksey. Let's just get guys, okay, as opposed to good football players, and maybe make a commitment to them. That's all I'm saying. Now, maybe Tunsil plays a little bit into this because you're going to have to spend. You got money that you got to spend on Tunsil. Do you spend that money? Is Tunsil a must sign?
I think he is now. If you're going to draft Bryce Young, if we work off of the Bryce Young corollary, which is C.J. Stroud goes there and then you must draft Bryce Young, and if you want to start with a new left tackle and you think you're going to draft one for this class, that's a bad idea. This is not a great class for left tackles. And so what I would do is I would make Tunsil – I would look to extend it by 2, maybe 3 years and say, okay, we've locked in our left tackle position. We're not worried about it. He had a good year last year. He was healthy and available. And if you're going to draft a smaller quarterback and you know you have to get him protected, then you better have veteran protection out there. So it's getting to the point where, to me, if you draft Bryce Young or C.J. Stroud, you have to keep Tunsil. Now, if you want to go Levis or Richardson, and this is going to be a process, then maybe you deal them for a first-round pick, but not if you're going to draft one of the top 2 guys.
Yeah, and listen, I'm maybe a little unfair. I don't know how many guys want to come to Houston, right? If you're a good football player, maybe I'm a little bit unfair. And Caserio may have been trying to get better football players and spend a little bit more money.
Please come over.
You know what brings guys to football teams? Money. Yeah. That's what brings guys, and his unwillingness. I don't know if he's unwilling or guys have just told him no. I'm not playing for Houston. I've got a similar deal with a better football organization, and I'm going to do that. You know what might change all that? A good draft here, a good quarterback, and maybe next year he's going to be able to go
Have you considered the Texans don't have any money left because they're paying 3 different head coaches, Jack Easterby and probably Brian Gaines still? Have you considered the fact that 5 guys who don't work here are probably still being paid by the Texans?
That makes it even worse. That makes it even worse that the McNairs, this is a family-owned business. This is their main form of income, and they're not spending money because of how the stupid moves that they've made in the past. That makes it – don't say that, because that makes it even way worse to me, that their stupidity has made us watch crappy football now for years to come. Okay, so we can't go there. They're willing to spend the money, but they aren't. That's what I'm thinking.
I like that
NFL.
I like that quarter zip
No
you're wearing.
bull. No, NFL Network.
Yeah, I like that.
Made in the USA, I hope.
Finally.
I hope it's made in the USA.
Absolutely.